Where were you in terms of your having a family when you decided to go big?
My business really boomed and my impact really grew after I had my daughter. And I remember having so many fears around how am I going to do this? I love what I do. What is this going to look like when the baby comes? I remember being pregnant. What is this going to look like when the baby comes? And my husband and I very much wanted a family. We went through fertility treatment for years and years and years. So we were very intentional about trying to have our daughter. And then later, same thing, fertility treatments and trying to have my son. So it's very interesting to me, and I share that with a lot of the women that I work with who are, trying to strike their own balance. That, granted, I have wonderful resources to support that, but I our business has grown as my daughter has grown, and that's just been a really wonderful thing to see.
That's really interesting. Why do you think that is? Because so many people would say that once you had a baby, there'd be a slowdown. Did that not happen?
I mean, it's exhausting and exciting. I'm not trying to strike a perfect balance, right? I think that idea of balance, I'm, with my family this much time and I'm with my, at my work this much time is really challenging. So for me, it was more about, looking at like the week as a whole. What do I need? What does my family need? Or the month as a whole. Sometimes I have a sick kid at home. Sometimes I have a deadline, right? And it's okay that ebbs and flows. But I've seen that I am able to be all of the things that I want to be.
That I like that. So wait, so do you think you experience or have experienced mom guilt?
Certainly, I think mom guilt is, absolutely a normal thing to experience and work through. But I also want my daughter to see me as a full human, right? I want her to see me helping people. I want her to see me following a passion. I want her to see me, living a vibrant life.
Okay. All right. So for people who are having anxiety, which I think there are a lot of people, can you give a couple tips?
Let's say I make a mistake. Okay. Let's say I make a mistake at work and my mind may immediately go to, oh my gosh, I'm the worst. I can't believe I did that. I'm horrible. I stink at everything. Right. And we can spiral. That first thought, it's okay that we have that first thought. Let's not get freaked out by that first thought. Thoughts aren't facts, right? So, what I can do in that moment is recognize the thought, but what's one or two ways that I can reframe that ever so slightly so that it's a little bit more realistic? An example would be I made a mistake and I feel really down on myself about it, right? But this mistake is not who I am. Or I made a mistake. Oh, I'm going to feel it today, but I think I'm going to learn from it. And I think I'm going to move forward, right? So we're noticing that initial cognition can feel really heavy, can feel really intense, but okay, let's work through that. Let's try to reframe that. And then what next steps do I want to take in my behavior based on the reframes?
So thank you so
Great.
much. It was good talking
Great.
to you.
Awesome. Thank you.